pastoral students for me. Call the head of the department. And all I want is prayer. Just start praying for my mother.
And your mother is alive today, 7 years after?
Yes.
Traveling between Canada and...
Oh, yes. And
Jamaica.
if you see her, you wouldn't recognize it at all.
Remarkable stories. Pastor's wife, Dawnette Baldeo, a person who believes in dreams and has outlined the steps for one's achieving his dreams. You'll tell us some more about that when we come back from our final break on Profile. Welcome back. We're speaking to Dawnette Baldeo, who is CEO of Faith Management Company, which is a customer experience company, very appropriately named the Faith Management Company. She's a person who believes in faith, believes in optimism, believes in a positive orientation, and her life demonstrates that. She has battled illnesses, lack of financial resources, emotional abuse. She has handled them successfully. And she gives us some keys for handling our own challenges in this book, I Believe in My Dream, which she co-authored with her husband, Greg, who is a Seventh-day Adventist minister. You're from, you live now in Manchester?
Yes, I do. And my husband pastors.
He's a very successful pastor.
Yes, and he pastors in Mile Gully District of Churches. And
about 4 churches he has, eh?
Yes. I just want to say hi, Rashawn, hi, Javard. Those are my sons.
Oh,
yes,
you have 2 boys. You also in Canada had to deal with economic lack.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Let's talk about that. Alberta, eh?
Yes.
Not a place where many Jamaicans are.
Not at all.
Many black people
especially in the area where we were.
Yes, yes.
You know, we're in a small town called Lacombe, Alberta. And
so your husband had gone for theological training?
Yes, right. And Ian, I had a really good job before I left Ontario.
Okay.
So now I am in Alberta, and the job pickings, if I may say so,
slim.
are very slim.
Yes.
And it was searching, and finally found this job that, you know, the owner said, okay, we're looking for somebody to do some accounting and a little bit of technical work on the side, which was making some switches to put into like luxury coaster buses, that kind of thing. I'm like, no problem, because at this point, Ian,
so
I need a job.
Accounting, but you had to do that?
Yeah, right? But Ian, if it was I had to do that, is more having to do the accounting. Because I started doing this thing, and there's no accounting happening.
Oh, yeah.
No, remember I said my father was a mechanic. But I've seen that he used torch. But I've never used one. I've never held one in my hand.
So you have to be using that?
No, I have to be using torch to do the switches, the switch thing.
So you're a professionally trained woman? That's
yes, yeah. 2 universities.
2 universities.
And now I'm making switches with torch. And I go home at night and my fingers are burnt and I'm crying. And I don't know what to do, but I can't give the job up because we need the money.
Your husband studying? My
husband is studying.
You are the breadwinner?
Yes. And my husband is working at the same time, you know.
At the same time,
yes.
Okay.
And
you needed a job.
I needed that job.
So you can't just keep your fingers up burning.
And 3 parents.
Oh, you had 2 kids.
Yes, so I needed it. And I worked at that and I went home each evening and I cried. But each morning I was at work on time.
You still went out?
I still went out.
You didn't follow feelings?
Minus
you didn't
30,
follow the emotions?
Minus 36 and going, I'm still at work.
And out early in the morning?
Yes. And my husband said, hon, something else will come up. I said, hon, until something else come out, this one.
You hold on to it.
We have to hold on to this one. And Ian, one day a friend of mine told me about another friend who was going to do some cleaning. And said if I wanted, 3 hours of, and I was so happy to get that 3 hours. And I went, and it wasn't so bad. After doing switches, it wasn't so bad at all. And I went home and I said to my husband, hon, guess what? And I told my husband about it, and we sat down and we went on the computer and we made up some nice brochures and stuff. and we dressed up. My husband put on his suit and we went into town and we gave out flyers and brochures. We waited, Ian, and months went by.
Nothing?
Nothing. We're like,
still have to be using your fingers and
still
covering
have to
them,
be using and crying. But
you're not leaving it.
Not leaving it. Ian got up, my husband got a call, and the biggest corporation in the area wanted us to come and work for them. And that was the start of many. So we got that one job, and then I prayed and I said, God, if we got 21 hours more per week, I'd give up this job. Ian, that was a Sunday. I tell you, God is good, Ian. That was a Sunday. The Monday when my husband picked me up from work, he said to me, hon, good news and bad news, which one? He said, okay, I'm going to give you the good one first. He said the largest restaurant in the area called us and wanted us to come and do some cleaning for them. 21 hours of cleaning per week. The exact amount I asked God for.
God does come through.
He came through, Ian.
But you had to work hard.
Ian.
Those places that you were cleaning.
Yeah, now we're talking about we had to go to work at 5, -36. And I cleaned toilets, Ian. My husband, sometimes when you go there, there's vomit all over, other things all over. And Ian, I became proficient in toilet cleaning.
To achieve your dreams.
And to achieve my dreams. And I tell everybody right now.
Do anything.
Do whatever it's morally, legally, whatever it is.
Do it.
Do it on the path of achieving your dreams.
Great.
You can do it.
It was great. There's much more in this book, which I strongly recommend. I believe in my dream. We can have it in Kingston. Is that Sandsters?
It is
going to be at Brooklyn
and Kingston Bookstore, and it will be in a few more.
Good.
And if you can't find it anywhere, call 961-1244.
All right, free advertisement. We thank you for your company and profile. Next week we'll be back. Until then, Ian Boyne wishing you a very pleasant and a very productive week.